currently a controversial debate happening in Edinburgh because plans have been made to demolish the city's ugliest building. Not my words, literally it is pretty notorious for being hideous, even though it was recently used in Department Q. Now you may ask, how hideous can it be if it was used in a TV show? Here is the view, the angle that we saw in Department Q. So we have the castle here and then this kind of side of the building. They're not the nicest, but also certainly not the most atrocious. So why does it get this label? Because if you look at it from the other angle, it's not this part of the building that's the issue, it's this giant monstrosity behind it. Here's a picture of it from the other side, and here's a more bird's eye view angle, and I feel like that juxtaposition with the castle really hits home how ugly this is. And so these plans are to demolish it, build something new and use it as a mixed space, so office, hotel, retail, residential, etc. But renowned architect Malcolm Fraser is like, whoa, hold on a minute. This is a terrible idea. And he outlined 3 reasons why. First, economic. There are currently many businesses set up in this building, including 2 companies that are now unicorn companies. And arguably, part of the reason for their success is that as startups and they didn't have a lot of money, they had cheap rent in this building. Cheap for Edinburgh, at least. So Malcolm argues, like, is it really progress to kick them out and just replace it with hotels and luxury flats? Now, the proposals do say that they could be used as offices or for retail spaces, but with a brand new building, it's sure ain't going to be cheap. 2, it might not be to everyone's taste, but it is architecturally important. It's a prime example of 60s brutalism, and many people who love this style of architecture at least appreciate that era of design. Concerns that we are just erasing that era of architectural heritage completely. Malcolm also makes a point that it's good for placemaking, but I don't think he really articulates that arguing well, if I'm honest. And lastly, environmental concerns. We are in a climate emergency, also an affordability crisis in the city. So why on earth would we bulldoze, demolish and rebuild a building that is safe and useful? So what do you think? Is it time to say bye-bye brutalism, or should we fight to keep the ugliest building in Edinburgh?